Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
Welcome to Rocket Right. I am Hurricane Betsy Barnes. I think I'm going to drop the hurricane. And I'm normally here with Dr. K. Solar, but tonight we have Katie Parrino-Guitreau, and she is my guest co-host. Kay could not get out of Nashville due to the storms and flooding and whatever, and Katie was gracious enough. So tonight we're one busy blonde and one busy brunette.
Well, I amended it earlier. I was looking at it. I was saying, oh, well, we're two busy babes. Instead of blondes. I'm like, we need to amend that just for this one night because we definitely, I know y'all miss Kay.
We do.
Yes.
We do. We have KT.
Well, oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. Well, I'm a slight replacement, but not really because she's too good. She's too good.
Katie has been on our show numerous times talking about the LSU Botanic Gardens, all the wonderful events, the corn maze. She's a horticulturalist by education, but she does so much more than that. And, you know, we talked about the Flower Fest, which was phenomenal. Yes. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But Katie was really one of the two original founders and then expanded to some other women.
Yes.
Turned into the biggest social event, the first social event after COVID, raised over $27,000 for St. Jude. And it was just a phenomenally inspired event that occurred and blew up in less than 6 weeks.
Yeah, it was 2 months. 2 months. It was a great experience. Yeah. We knew immediately that we wanted to raise money for St. Jude, and Amy, my precious friend who was on with us earlier this year, asked, do you want to do something with flowers, maybe some type of sculpture contest? And I was like, hello, horticulture, yes, I definitely want to do that. And we developed this idea together, and she brought in some crazy, awesome florists from around the state of Louisiana. And we were able to pull off what I am still calling a miracle in 2 months.
It was a miracle.
Creating a festival in 2 months from nothing. Mm-hmm. And we had some amazing supporters for that. And after the success of last year, we are so excited to announce that we are going to do it again for 2022 and hopefully in many years to come. But we're all pumped. We're pumped about this one.
It was the best social event of the entire year, the very first one after the mask mandate was dropped. But not only that, you and Amy and others really pulled off an entire weekend, Easter weekend, which wasn't just one event, although it was phenomenal, 400 plus people and amazing vendors. And I got to meet some of the most incredible people, and I was just thrilled to be a part of it. But it was an entire weekend where people could bring their kids and take photos and all of that at these beautiful floral sculptures. So you are just truly gifted with bringing flowers and people together. And so hence what you do. That's what she just does, like on the side, like just for fun.
Yes.
But with the LSU Botanic Gardens, tell us some of the things that are coming up there, because that is really the perfect venue.
We've got some amazing. We always do, and that's why I love coming on this show. Is that I get to tell the people of Louisiana, of Baton Rouge, what we have going on at the LSU AgCenter Botanic Gardens, which is one of the many research and extension stations for the LSU AgCenter. There's many across the state, but ours is a little bit different because we get to reach the public in different ways. We get to reach kids, families, adult education. There's lots of things that we can do there. And this is what I call, I think, the end of September, early October is what I call the official launch of event season, whether it be weddings or corporate events, just because the weather is finally cooling off. We also launch our biggest event, which is Corn Maze. And corn maze is
Yes.
every Saturday in October. We've done it. This is I want to say this is the 11th year, maybe 12th. I'm not sure about that number exactly, but I've been there for 11, and I'm pretty sure I was there for the first one, but don't quote me on that one. But it's every Saturday in October, and it's
Thousands of people.
Oh, it's thousands of people. We're the only corn maze within the city of Baton Rouge, and we're one of the only horticulture areas that I call it the city park of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, it's the Central
Yes,
Park.
yeah, it
And that
is.
is so true because that is in the epicenter of Baton Rouge, and it is the slice of heaven.
It is
really
lovely. It's lovely. It's
Thanks to you.
It's a little respite, not just me,
Not just you, but others. But you inspire a lot of things.
So
out
many,
there.
so many amazing professors, student workers, laborers there that have horticulturists, other people, volunteer organizations. They have really poured themselves into developing this facility over the past decade plus, and that's what you see today, which is the beautiful space. And every year we try and add something new. We do have some new fun, exciting things for the corn maze this year. I'm not going to share too much. I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but we are going to add some fun things for your kids to do. We used to have a zip line, which people loved. It was a crowd favorite, but we have some better things, I think, so just stay tuned. Oh, if you want tickets, I want to make sure we go over that because it's a very exciting event, but we've sold out every single year. So this year we are selling our tickets on eventbrite.com. You can go there and just look up LSU AgCenter Botanic Gardens, or you can look up the Corn Maze at Burden, which is the official name, and you can get your tickets there. I would say scoop them up as soon as you can because they will sell out.
So, and you can do things that are romantic, you can do things that are family, you can do things that are kids. There's so many things you can do, and it's a beautiful place to just take photos of your family and run among the gardens.
Yes.
But some of the other events that you've had in the past are kind of being changed a little bit. Of course, COVID, like everything, it changed. But you do something a little bit different, like Gourmet in the Garden. I hope you'll do that again.
We are, after a 2-year hiatus next April, God willing, if we can do it. But we are going to do a little mix-up for one of our fanciest fundraisers, which is our Wine and Roses event. Now, this is going to be on a Sunday. It's normally a midweek event, but this is going to be fun because it's my favorite meal of the day, which is brunch. So we will be doing a Wine and Roses brunch this year, and it's going to be Sunday, November 7th. Okay. And there's going to be stations around the garden where you can pick up different food items, different cocktails. And we have Louisiana Culinary Institute, who's one of our amazing partners over the years, and BRQ and Bacon and Fig. All of their catering options are going to be out there showing what they can do best, which is make amazing food on the fly, in front of you. It's going to be so much fun.
There might be some mimosas and champagne and a few other crafty cocktails, just saying.
Definitely. And there's going to be a wine toss, lots of different drinks, lots of different types of foods. You won't walk away hungry or thirsty, and you might win a couple of things as well. But those tickets are going to be found on our website at LSUAgCenter.com/Botanic Gardens if you want to scoop up some tickets for that.
So we're all about the entertainment of people, because everybody has really been through a very difficult time over the last 1.5 to 2 years. And it's just time to get outdoors, time to enjoy some fun, time to enjoy some music. And we've got some really phenomenal musical guests that are going to be with us. We're going to have Benny DeShera, who is lead singer and really kind of the front man for Empowered, which is a Christian rock group. He's going to be on later in the show. We also have a precious, precious couple, Lexi and Trey Penley, the Lexi and Trey Penley Band. I cannot wait to share the story with you about them. And then also we have John Ruiz, who is a guitarist. So we have a solo guitarist who's working his way through, you know, the different musical trails that lead people to hopefully Nashville and others. And then we have this beautiful couple who just enjoys making music together and you know, spicing it up and doing something a little different. And then we have a national recording artist who has really blown up through not only Christian music, but it's also transcending just that one genre. And so it's really a lot of good entertainment. So we felt like, as entertaining as you are and everything going at the Botanic Garden, it just makes sense to have music with Katie.
I am no Kay Solar, but I am a music lover. I pale in comparison to Dr. Solar or Miss Kay Solar.
Yeah. She knows so many musicians.
She is connected. However, I'm a music lover, and I listen to music. And actually, I was listening to all of their music on the way here, so I can't wait to chat with them about all that they've done. It's amazing.
It is amazing. And I love the idea that Louisiana still has, I think, the most talent per square inch of any state.
Far and beyond.
So we have the best food. We have the best music. We love to have a good time. Our climate's pretty good most of the time.
Well,
not
I
when
may
hurricane
argue
season.
about that one just by recent events, but,
but
all of the other points, yes.
Normally. And then we have great history and culture. So
Yes, we
Louisiana is
do.
just a wonderful place. And you won't meet a stranger. Yeah. So it's always a good time to have that kind of fun.
Oh,
so
I know. I'm
tell
so
us
excited.
a little bit about the Flower Fest. We just have a couple of minutes coming up, but I know you have the reveal for
We
the
do.
theme for next year's Flower
We
Fest, and you have the
do.
date, and I've got my table reserved, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's happening.
There's no way I'm
It
not
is
going to that.
happening. And everyone needs to get their tables reserved as well,
Yes.
because that was the gala, which was also sold out and by amazing people. I mean, just truly some of the biggest supporters in Baton Rouge showed up for us for that event, and supported St. Jude and supported the florists who had also been out of work. And that's really what we wanted to focus on, is like music is such a big part, chefs and Culinary Institute, and all of those things are such a big part of Louisiana. But there's also artists. There's floral artists.
Well, the weddings were kind of shut down.
They
It
were
killed their
shut down,
business.
and this was their shining moment, and we are going to bring it back better than ever. I cannot wait to share the theme this year, which we are going to reveal it. So we are going to be doing a big theme reveal party at Uncle Earl's. It's going to be Sunday, what is it? The 26th, I think, is that?
The 26th.
Is that right?
Sunday the 26th.
Sunday the 26th from 4 until 8. Now, there is limited because of COVID. Unfortunately, we can't allow everyone in, but I would say if you want to come, we would love to have you. We're going to do our big reveal for 2022, which is going to be awesome. That's all I have to say.
So she won't even tell us. I was hoping that she would
can't.
slip.
Well, if you want to find out a little bit more, if you want to be the first to know about that, I would say go ahead and get on our social media. Look up The Flower Fest on Instagram, Facebook, all of those places. Like us, share us, follow us, and that way you can be the first to know whenever we do. We are going to go live. We are going to do some giveaways. We are going to have early pre-sale tickets that day. Wink, wink. So definitely get on if you can, or if nothing else, come or get on either one. We'd be happy to have you, but it's going to be out of this world. Wink,
It is.
Wink.
Oh, out of this world. Hint, hint. Well, we're going to be right back with Rocket Right. We are very excited. We're going to have Benny DeShera, and he's going to be here with my beautiful co-host, Katie Parrino-Guitreau. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.